wrote. I am Emma.
And I am Esme.
And we are two friends who have been writing together for decades. In this podcast, we go back and read some of our terrible teen writing in all of its angsty and melodramatic glory.
Yep.
It's not been
It's
much
not really
of anything.
anything. Yeah.
Well, no, that's not true. I mean, it has been pretty angsty.
Yes.
Just in a really boring way.
Yeah. About nothing in particular. Just angst.
And nobody's like
doing anything.
I don't know. At least in Living to Die, when they were angsting, it was like caps lock and slapping each other, and like the boys were getting into fist fights, and like remember on the boat when Jane was like stirring shit, we never found out what they were fighting about.
Yeah.
They like got into it, and then we
was the
never
end of
found
that.
out why they were fighting.
Yeah.
But it's more just like Cori sitting quietly on a beach eating a piece of dry bread, going,
I'm lonely.
"Do I have feelings for Bren? I don't know.
I don't have any friends.
He's kind of cute, but he's kind of not. But I really want to be friends with Vari, and maybe I can't be friends with Vari if I like a fucking Jesus Christ.
I know.
I'm so bored of it. I don't really have room. It just feels like it's in the way.
I just think it's gonna tear. We're already losing pages.
Yeah, it's just boring.
Yes.
Really.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, Cori's last chapter, literally nothing happened.
No, and I mean, like, it's kind of something happened in Vari's. Like, they found her dad's boat, so there was like a little bit of backstory, but like, what purpose was it? Like,
well, exactly.
How did that serve the story or the
didn't
plot?
Push the plot forward.
No.
And not that there seems to be a plot.
No.
Like, there was we were like, in the first couple of chapters, like, oh,
wow,
something hints in the plot. Something happens. Nothing's happening.
We're dropping the same
happening.
hints over and over again.
Yeah.
Hey, what about those guards?
There's a lot of messages.
Yeah.
Yes, guys.
Yep.
What does that mean?
What
is actually happening?
Assuming that's going to be the plot of the story, you need to, like, find out.
You need to push things along a little bit.
There.
Like, maybe...
Otherwise, you just, like, it's a little bit like like a very poorly done version of that Patrick Nurse book. The rest of us just live here. Like, the plot is happening over there, and they're just like, oh, that's weird.
They're just kind of sitting there being like, boys, I guess.
I guess there's a war going on. I don't know, it doesn't really affect me.
Yeah, and it's just, it feels like one of those things where, like, the story started too early.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you know, if the plot hasn't started yet, then the book shouldn't have started yet.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah. And it just very much has that feel of like we're killing time until something happens. But like
nothing's happening.
At all. What is I just don't know.
But, by the way, we're like 100 pages in now.
Yes, so this is we're starting page 97.
Yeah. Like, Living to Die was, I think, 120
or something like that.
Like, and we haven't... we're nowhere.
Nowhere.
We're literally in the same places where we started, pretty much.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. Vari's dad had a boat, I guess. That's information we have now.
Whether that boat will be important or not.
I have no memory of the boat at all, to be honest.
No, me neither.
So, I have no idea what implication this has.
No.
For
if any.
anything.
I doubt. I assume we'll never hear from it again.
Yeah, who fucking knows?
Unless she does go back and break in.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe her dad died in some like weird plot for the king.
Like a suspicious way.
Yeah, suspicious way, and she finds out, and that's how she gets involved in the war or something.
Yeah, maybe.
I have no memory.
I have no memory of if they get involved in the war.
Well, the war happens, so I assume they do in some fashion.
I mean, my memory of this story is literally just it is a romance and there is a war happening in the background.
Maybe it really is just in the background.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can promise if we can promise that something is eventually going to happen in this story.
It may not, guys.
This may be it.
Like 1,000 pages of this.
In which case, God fucking help us.
Did we find out how many pages this actually was? I don't think it's 1,000.
I don't know that we checked. It's like 4 books.
Yeah, and they're each like 120 or something. I think this is the last one, isn't it? Ooh, that's 668.
Oh, fucking Christ almighty. All right.
Buckle in, lads.
Buckle in, guys.
Still think the pencil case is great.
Yeah, it is. Like we said, it's held up much better than Living Today did.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
well. We're so
the same
we're
person.
I guess we have to keep going.
Yep. Alright.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Musical interlude.
Okay. Chapter 12. This one doesn't have Cori's name on it. It just says chapter 12.
Oops.
It's a Cori chapter.
It's a Cori chapter.
It just says chapter 12. Also, apparently I was writing this on the bus. So
Your handwriting is very neat considering you were on the bus.
yeah, I was gonna say, please forgive me if I can't read it, but it actually looks okay. It doesn't look any worse than
No, it
usual.
looks neater than usual. It's neater than mine.
Well, yeah.
When I was stationary.
Okay, here we go. It was still dark when I woke up. It was cold. But I was too restless to stay in bed. I got dressed as quickly as I could, shivering in the freezing air. I'm really struggling to figure out what the climate is in this town.
It was hot before, wasn't it?
Yeah, Cori was whinging that she was sweaty and her hair was sticking to her face and she was...
I suppose it can drop quite quickly, especially when you're on the coast. Like, you do get those sudden changes.
Well, I feel like the coast tends to be less hot in general because you get like the sea breeze. Like,
yeah.
that's more like a desert thing where it gets really hot during the day and then gets really hot
cold
overnight.
I don't know. We thought about it.
It's very foggy. Mist lay thick and heavy on the ground outside, an almost tangible living creature curling around my knees and calves. Did you just make a disparaging noise?
I just said cool.
Oh, okay.
I'm still bored. Once more, we are starting with lengthy descriptions, leading to more lengthy descriptions, of which nothing is probably going to happen.
I can't help myself. I like describing shit. I could hear the servants bustling around in the kitchens of the keep, but all was still in the courtyard. Where's the fucking courtyard? I don't think we've ever mentioned a courtyard before.
Well, I assume that's the thing out the front.
That's not what a courtyard is.
Mm-hmm.
I climbed the steep stairs to the wall, sitting myself down on the frigid stones to watch the sunrise.
More angsty, moody, brooding.
I couldn't help but thinking about Vari and
Please,
Brain.
no more rhetorical questions.
They were thinking.
Please.
Stop thinking.
God.
Put your brain away. Stop thinking. No more thinking.
What brain?
I wanted friendship so badly. I felt like I was prepared to ignore Vari's foul mouth and Bran's clear dislike for me, their confusing and vexing relationship. If only I could claim them as my friends. Stop looking at me like that.
We've done this already, like 3 times.
I mean, I feel like Vari's foul mouth, like, I don't feel like that's really something you need to, like, ignore or, like, get past.
No, or, like, why can't you be a friend?
If she's...
Because she swears a little bit. Like,
I mean, she swears a lot.
She swears a lot, but so do I.
Yeah, I mean,
Wonder where she
look,
gets it from.
I think if my problem with Vari is that she's mean. It's not that she's, like... It's not just the swearing. Like, I don't mind swearing. But she's insulting. Like, she's constantly insulting people in a very aggressive way.
Only people like that are doing shit to her,
though. And then Bran's clear dislike for me.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't think that's founded on anything other than perhaps...
He asked her to leave.
Yeah,
He's like, can you, like, get rid of her? Like, in front of her?
Bizarre behaviour, because
he
asked
her out. Yeah.
And, like, he keeps showing up and, like, chatting to her.
Maybe he was chatting to the blonde in the hopes of, like, making her jealous? Do we think? No, because you thought we'd established that Bran actually likes Vari, didn't you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And they obviously have this friends with Benny's kind of deal. And, like... You know, now I think about it, this is really something from last chapter, but now I think about it, like, Bran said, come out with me and Vari for drinks. Yeah. He went to the bar, spoke to the blonde girl, and then was like, hey, Vari, I want to show you something. Yeah. And, like, led her away. That's weird. Why right now did he have to do this? Like, take her to see the boat? And why, if he was going to take her to see the boat, did he invite Cori?
Maybe he's not much of a forward thinker. Like, oh shit, I forgot about that.
Like, was he flirting with this girl at the bar and was suddenly like, I know what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to take Vari to see her dad's boat.
Maybe she had something to do with the boat. Maybe she told him it was there or something. Maybe that's the boat she came in on.
Maybe. I don't know.
I think I'm giving us too much credit.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I mean, and if that was the case, why didn't Bran say literally anything about that? Like, he didn't say anything to Vari about how he found it,
No.
how he knew about it.
No.
Anyway. If only I could claim them as my friends. I'd spent my life, in effect, alone. Never had a mother to cling to, a father to watch over me, a friend to play with. My childhood seemed a little sad when I thought about it like that. I looked down over the citadel, a city suspended in cloud, just waking up as the first golden rays of sunlight gilded the mist. See, the thing about this is, I feel like this actually wouldn't be so bad.
No, it's not so bad if we hadn't already done it 3 times.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's quite, like, the descriptions aren't bad.
No.
Like, they're quite evocative and, like, you know, it's not a terrible thing to have a character sort of sit and have a contemplative moment.
Yes. But that's what she's done in, like, the past 3 chapters.
We've just done it so many times now. It's
she
like...
needs to stop.
This is a more this is a better setting for this than the previous chapter where she like
just
wandered around the city and like went sat on the beach and like
ate bread.
Yeah, like this is kind of like I got up really early, I went outside, you know, I sat and watched the city wake up.
Yeah.
Like that's a normal thing for a person to do.
Yeah.
The previous ones were all really dumb.
Weird.
And so it makes this one like worse by comparison. Like it's frustrating because like there's the potential here, but it's ruined by all the shit that
previous
before.
that came before. Yeah.
I sighed, closing my eyes. If I closed my eyes, I could almost pretend I was at the world's end.
Oh, are they all flat earthers?
Oh, I think so.
Oh, really?
Pretend I was at the world's end, the light spray on my face cast up by an eternal waterfall, the breeze on my skin, a breeze that had never touched another human being. So, like, maybe...
Is this a flat earth theory?
Maybe.
I don't remember that at all.
To be fair, based on our previous, like, top-of-the-page song choices, this has got to be around the time that Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End came out.
Yeah.
So maybe we decided that was our worldview here for this book, and actually there is an end of the world, and you can fall off it.
World building.
It's
That's interesting though, like having a flat world.
Yeah, I mean it is. It is more interesting than a globe, I guess.
Yeah,
it's different.
It's different. What an odd choice.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's confirmed. It's a flat world.
Flat world.
Flat
or at least they believe it's a flat world.
At least they is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly.
We don't know if it's actually flat.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
I don't know how long I stood like that. I actually think he sat down, but sure. Or for that matter, how long he'd been standing behind me before he chose to make his presence known.
Bran, I assume?
It's got to be Bran, surely.
What's he doing there?
I don't know. It's dawn. And he was out late last night with Vari. Like, does he have a job?
Maybe he walked Vari home. Maybe he hasn't gone home yet.
He's just... Cori's gonna love that. Nice morning, isn't it? He asked softly, making me jump. Though it's usually better viewed with your eyes open. The blood rushed to my cheeks.
Yeah.
Bran!
Yeah.
I managed to say, startled. What are you doing here? Apparently it was Friday the 13th while I was writing this.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Woo! More interesting than what's going on.
Good morning to you too, he said cheerily. A half smile perched on his face. I sniffed, regaining some of my composure. Dodging questions now, are we? I said haughtily. He laughed good-naturedly. I came up with Gary, and I saw you up here. He shrugged easily, his smile a little more subdued now. I thought you might like some company.
Shouldn't you be working?
Also, Bran suddenly doesn't have an accent anymore.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, it's more than fine.
Yeah.
I'm very okay with this, but it's just interesting he had an accent in your chapter. He does not have an accent in my chapter.
Yeah.
Consistency.
What's that? Maybe Vari brings out the worst in him.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he lowers the tone for Vari.
Yeah.
I smiled slightly and sat down on the slightly damp crenellations.
Slightly.
Somebody
So many slightlies.
kill the slightlies.
And that is something that is only going to get worse, guys.
Oh my god.
We love the slightly. So many slightlies.
Cannot get away from the slightlies. No. It is chronic.
Yep.
He followed my lead, plonking himself down beside me. I have to ask, what are you doing up here so early? He asked curiously, turning his head on one side. I pulled a face, not looking at him. Couldn't sleep, I mumbled. His curiosity seemed undimmed. Why not? Well, I don't know, do I snapped. He laughed. Is anything bothering you? He pressed. I gave him a frustrated look from behind my curtain.
Sorry, do you want him to be a friend or not?
I don't know.
Because you're acting like you don't.
Maybe she's so socially, inept that she doesn't know how to be nice to people.
Jesus.
I don't know how to
I want to be my
engage with
friend.
other
Ew,
human
what are you
beings.
doing here?
Stop
Why are
asking me
you
questions.
talking to me?
Is anything bothering you? He pressed. I gave him a frustrated look from behind my curtain of tangled, uncontrollable hair.
Oh my god, it's getting worse.
It is. The hair's going out of control.
Tangled, it's straight. Straight hair.
You are nosy, aren't you? Now who's dodging questions? He asked with a grin. I gave a frustrated sigh. I don't know what's wrong with me, I muttered, hoping to put him off. I don't know what's wrong with you either, Cori.
What's wrong with me?
Well, tell me about it. Maybe we can sort it out. I doubt it.
So do I.
Yeah. I mean, you're the problem.
Yeah.
So. You never know until you try, he pressed. I gave an angry huff and gave in. You and Vari, I don't understand.
Oh my god.
You're always with other girls and it doesn't bother her at all. I just don't understand how you two can do it, I cried, still not meeting his eyes. Why do you care so much about their relationship?
I know. Jesus. So weird.
It does.
I can't tell whether she's into Vari or into Bran.
I mean, the thing is that the way she's phrasing it here, it doesn't really sound like she's into either of them.
No.
It just sounds like she's upset that she doesn't understand their relationship.
Yeah. And it's not none of your business.
Exactly. It's really giving people who, I don't know, don't support polyamory.
Yeah, because they can't
understand it. And it's not your,
nothing
nobody's making you
if you're not polyamorous, that doesn't concern you.
Yeah, exactly. Stay out of it and it's not a problem.
Yeah. Don't go into a relationship with someone who's polyamorous and you'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's giving that vibe.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be in a no strings attached relationship, then don't. But the fact that they are is not your problem.
I know. Jesus.
He laughed softly. I suppose I can see why. But we're just friends, he said honestly. Friends who... ... Oh, I don't even want to know, I muttered. Then why do you keep asking about it?
You clearly do.
We just help each other out sometimes, you know? We really are just friends, he explained. I shook my head, confused. I'm lost. I really am. How could you... Don't you care about each other? Of course we do.
We're friends.
He said, as if it was the most obvious thing in the world.
It is. Oh my god, why are you struggling so much with this?
It's honestly like she's never spoken to a human being before.
She's like a little alien.
Why is this
She's just come down from the mothership.
perplexing to you? I mean, look, I have to give credit where it is due. This conversation has gone on for 2 pages.
Yes.
And we haven't just dropped it like it's hot.
Yeah, that's true.
So
we're actually continuing the
we
conversation.
actually are having a conversation. It's a dumb conversation,
yeah.
but it is happening.
It is a conversation.
Because everything else that we've done before has been
ask one question and then
silence.
Yeah, nothing.
I buried my head in my hands. Well, if you love her, then why are you always with other girls?
Okay,
I'm
say love.
confused. Yeah, he did.
You're jumping the gun.
You're putting words in the mouth.
Yeah.
Sex and love don't have to be connected,
No.
Cori. Whoa, who said anything about love?
Exactly.
He held his hands up. I gave him a look out of the corner of my eye, lifting my head. The sun was well and truly up now, catching in bright sparks in his blue eyes, lighting his dark hair with gold. If you don't love her, then why do you two, I said, hopelessly confused. Bran grinned widely.
What a very Christian view Cori has on the world.
It is. Oh no.
Oh, it's getting worse, is it?
It's so bad. Simple carnal pleasure. I can tell you're still a virgin, my dear.
Oh,
You
jeez.
laughed.
Righto.
Okay, Bran. Okay, page 100.
Yay!
Which I put massively with big
That is
exclamation
exciting.
marks.
It's like the first, like, the same landmark. Milestone.
Milestone. Yeah.
Same thing. Milestones are landmarks.
They-
So,
they are,
you know.
yes. This is true. You are not
I
wrong.
was on the right path. I had landmarks and
That's
milestones.
You know you are.
Yeah. Oh, it's so funny.
Modest.
Yeah.
I blushed. I could feel his sparkling gaze on me. He's got very
Sparkly
sparkly
eyes.
Something in
It
them.
makes me feel like, I don't know why, the image just sort of popped in my head, but when you say sparkly eyes, like, I get, like, his tears are, like, carbonated. So they, like, fizz or something.
I'm seeing like, you know, the anime
Anime
where the eyes
stars.
go really big with
Yeah.
the stars.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing.
I like my carbonated tears better.
I couldn't believe I was having this conversation. Me neither, Cori. Is this really what's bothering you? He asked, his brow furrowed slightly.
Yeah, exactly.
Great question,
Really?
Brad.
This
Really?
is everything that's going on with the
This
extra
is it.
guards
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
of that. This is what you're worried about.
Mhm. I shook my head again, lost. I had the sinking feeling that this relationship between Bran and Vari was much more complicated than Bran seemed to think. No, I think
No, I
you're
think
the one with the
making it
problem.
complicated. Yeah, it's
I don't
quite,
think this is
I
Bran's
think it's
problem.
quite simple, actually.
You should treat her better, I blurted suddenly. Bran looked startled.
You don't know how he treats her.
Yeah. What? Get your nose out of other people's girl.
Damn, girl. Jesus.
Bran looked startled. What? Vari, you should treat her better, or you might hurt her. That's not fair on her, I pressed. You still don't get it, do you?
No.
Clearly not, I snapped unhappily, jumping up. I'm sorry for barging into a stupid, confused, messed up little secret society with Vari. Clearly I'm not welcome.
No.
I swallowed my tears stoically and then stalked away across the wall top.
What is... oh my god.
Yeah.
So she's mad because she put her nose in Bran's business and was annoyed when he was like...
Well, the thing is...
He didn't even say... Like, he was answering
He was,
her.
exactly.
Like, he didn't
The
even
thing
say
is-
it's none of your business. She had every right to.
Absolutely. I mean, the thing is, she butted into his relationship.
Not
with Vari,
understanding it.
Not understanding
And
it.
then proceeded to give advice.
Well, then was upset when he answered her questions in a way she didn't like. Like, that's basically what was happening.
Yeah.
He gave her an answer that she didn't appreciate.
Yeah.
And suddenly, that's his fault. It's like, no. He answered you honestly. Just because you don't like the answer, it doesn't mean it's wrong.
Jesus.
Yeah, God. Also, like, confused, messed up little secret society. Like,
They're just...
they're just friends. And they are allowed to be.
It's not that hard a concept to grasp.
It's nothing to do with you. Jesus Christ.
Weird.
Okay, now we have a 3 tilde break.
Oh my god.
I'm so tired. I hurried back to my room, angry and vainly frustrated. I was a fool to have thought that I could ever be part of that already well-formed friendship, or whatever it was.
I mean, he... I'm just gonna let it go, otherwise we'll be here all day.
I was an interloper. I was a lonely, unhappy bastard, and I would never be able to break into such a relationship. I threw myself down on my unmade bed. I had to wonder at Bran's words. He didn't love Vari? Then why did they... ...
No, she can't even say the fucking word.
fraternize with each
Ah.
other?
Jesus Christ.
Oh boy. It's just... And also, like... If you've come to the conclusion that you can't be part of this relationship, let it go.
Go.
Like, why are we then coming back to, like, I had to wonder at Bran's words. Like, just drop it. Just drop it, Cori. Leave it alone. Why did they fraternize with each other? Why did they continue this weird half relationship if there was no love between them? I couldn't help but feel there was still some factor that I didn't have, which would make it all make sense. Like experience with the world.
Just common sense. The ability to think beyond your own experience.
Oh, okay. Something's happening. Something's happening.
Really? Oh.
I don't think it's going to be anything realistic, but like something's happening.
Okay.
I was startled from my thoughts by a soft rap on my door.
Okay.
I sat up, vainly trying to flatten my hair and look a little more presentable.
Okay.
Come in, I called softly. The door opened and the Queen slipped in.
Oh, the Queen.
The Queen.
Okay.
Okay. She was dressed in her usual finery, her gaze cold and hard, like stone. I felt my fists clench in my skirts. Why are you here? Be reasonable, Cori. I just want to talk to you, she said placatingly. So you want to talk now, after deceiving me for all those years? I snapped, my bad mood not improving. Bit ungrateful here, Cori. It was for your own good, she insisted, a little stubbornly. My own good? I cried. It was for my own good that you lied to me my entire life, that I've lived every day wrapped in a blanket of deception, so that now, when my life should be beginning, nothing is true.
Well, your life should be beginning now. Does life only begin when you turn 18?
I guess so, yeah.
What?
And also, I would say nothing is true. Like, you're still you. It's like, yeah.
Mm.
I knew I was being ridiculous.
Oh, good.
But the
As
words,
long as you know.
but the words wouldn't stop pouring out of my mouth.
Mm.
I thought I was an orphan. I thought I had no one. All this time, I thought I was alone. And I wasn't. Is there something else you want to tell me? Is my father alive? Who was he? Do you really know where he is? And you're lying to me about that too? I shouted, fury and frustration bringing tears to my eyes. And this is the end of the original book.
And we've just tacked on another one.
So we've just tacked on another one. So there is a full page of planning in the middle of this chapter.
What do we call that planning?
Well, there's some bullshit there, but anyway, I guess we'll come across that later. My favourite here is you've written baker, blacksmith, butcher, and I've written yes as. And you've written, I need another tradesman. And I've supplied carpenter.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, fury and frustration bringing tears to my eyes. No, I honestly don't know where he is. I swear I never had anything but your best interests in my mind. I promise you, she said, quietly, calmly. Her soothing tone annoyed me, and my anger intensified. Your father was a good man. I loved him. He was forced to leave when I fell pregnant to him, for fear of my husband's wrath. I haven't seen him since. I mean, fair. You knock up the Queen. You want to make yourself scarce.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's probably not a good place to be.
Also, is Cori the firstborn?
She must be.
Yeah.
Because if the king's son is only 14.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on
If it's a
patrilineal or matrilineal.
Yeah.
Kind of monarchy, because if it's patrilineal, she has
no claim,
literally no claim to the throne.
I get the feeling it must be Matt.
I feel like we haven't thought about it that much.
Mm.
We're just like, she's the child of a royal,
Therefore
she has a claim to the throne. I mean, sensibly, yes, it would have to, for Cori to have any claim to the throne, it would have to be a matrilineal society, but, also, this is like, because Gary mentioned something about the Queen and the King's marriage, or Bran did, when, there was some kind of a mention of like, well, with a marriage like that, or something like that earlier on. So I'm wondering if the King's like a prick.
Yeah. I got that impression. Yeah.
I haven't seen him since. Great. That is just great. Leave me alone, I snapped angrily, turning childishly away from her.
Childish,
Yep. That's how you're behaving.
Yep.
I want to make amends with you. No, it's not okay. I'm not going to forgive you. Not now, not ever. Get out. I kept my voice hard and cold. I refused to look at her. I sat perfectly still until the door closed softly, and then I slumped down on my bed and cried. Yep, so that happened.
Advances the plot in no way, shape, or form.
No. Which, again, this might have been an opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
To,
have something happen. Have Queen say something about, I don't know, something. Anything.
Or have Cori even develop some kind of relationship with Queen, or like have some kind of a mature response, or like let the Queen deliver some kind of information.
Yeah.
Like,
we learned nothing.
We learned nothing. Nothing at all.
No.
Anyway, we've got another 3 till the break.
Just saying, if you want to sponsor us, you'd have had 2 ads by now.
Keep trying.
You never know.
Later that day, I managed to rouse myself and head down to the stables, seeking comfort in the familiarity. I had hoped not to run into Vari.
Well, that's stupid because she works there and lives there.
And lives in the stables. Why would you think she would be there?
She's probably going to be there.
Exactly. You could go literally anywhere else.
Literally anywhere else.
And you would probably not run into Vari. But instead you've gone to the one place you could be pretty sure you'll run into Vari.
Going into Vari's room, I hope she's not in here.
Pretty much. I had hoped not to run into Vari, but my luck today seemed to have taken a turn for the worst. I was barely there for 10 minutes before I heard her voice hailing me across the courtyard. Oi, Cori! I stopped, my shoulders slumping slightly. Hello, Vari, I muttered.
Do you want to be her friend or not?
Apparently not. I mean, I get that, like, if you're in a bad mood, maybe you don't want to, like chat to people. But then go somewhere else where there's no people to talk to.
Go to a library.
Yeah, exactly. She frowned, her head tilted towards me slightly. What's up your ass? She asked in her usual brisk manner.
Well, she's got a point.
Yeah. I shrugged slightly, pulling a face. It's been a long and confusing morning. Why? What happened? I had a lovely, confusing, frustrating conversation with Bram. I paused long enough to scowl. Then, my mother, I spat the word, mother. I don't know how to spit, mother. Came along to make things even worse. Lies, lies. All everyone does to me is lie. I snapped, burying my face in my hands. I just wish everyone would just be honest.
I mean, Vari's the most honest person you're going to meet, I feel. Whether you like it or not.
I won't lie to you, Vari said with a confident grin, her expression a little confused. I sighed. Sorry, I didn't mean to take this out on you. I just had a bad day and it's not improving. I smiled slightly, running my fingers through my tangled black hair. Can you forgive me? End of chapter.
Ow. Maybe you didn't know whether Vari would forgive her or not. And I was like,
Yep, I'm gonna throw that to you.
Yep, tag her in. Wow, okay, that seems short.
It was pretty short. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.5 pages.
Yeah, okay. The previous ones have all been like 12, 14 pages.
Oh, 20.
Or 20, yeah.
Okay.
That was that
Yeah.
really long one. Sorry about
Yeah.
that. Interesting.
But again,
What happened? How did the plot advance
Progress
in
at
any
all?
way?
No. Not at all.
Nothing
Did we
changed.
receive any new information?
None.
No. Not
No.
a single one. It was...
There was maybe some development between Cori and Bran, I feel.
Was there?
Well, I mean,
I
they
feel like
had
we
an actual conversation.
I guess. But I felt like it was just rehashing old ground.
Yeah, it
Like,
was.
It was just going over the Bran
Same
Vari
thing.
situation over and over again. And it's like, yes, we get it. They are in a no strings attached relationship. We do not need to keep doing this.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we found out that Cori's a virgin. Which is like...
That was information we had to have.
Yeah, exactly. Super useful.
Yeah.
And again, like it's super unclear who knows like Cori is a bastard. Like she's just standing in the middle of the courtyard
Screaming it out.
I'm like
no wonder they didn't tell you.
Yeah.
Clearly you're incapable of keeping a secret.
exactly. We still don't know how Vari knows. And
No. Well, she
she
probably
doesn't
hasn't overheard Cori screaming about it, probably.
well, the thing is that, like, if Cori doesn't talk to anybody, which is generally the impression that I get, like, Vari first mentioned it, like, the first time they spoke to each other, and then has mentioned it several times since. I get the impression that Vari and Brain are the only people that Cori really talks to.
Yeah.
So it's not like she could have overheard it. I feel like Cori wouldn't have, like, who else would she tell? So, like, it's just so confusing and inconsistent.
Itching to see if we address that plot hole, but I'm sure we
I
won't.
don't think that we will at all.
No.
I don't think that that's going to happen at all.
No. Alright.
So I feel like we should maybe just leave that as a short
Yeah.
one. Yeah, because yeah, that's long.
Yeah.
Long enough.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we've tortured you with some really long episodes, so now we're going to
give you a slightly shorter one. You're welcome.
Yeah, enjoy not having to sit through another
Another hours of that. Jesus.
Yeah. I just want something to happen. Like, things seem to, and look, this is something that I know we were prone to doing, is something would happen that should have had a really big impact on the characters, and then it just never eventuates.
Yeah.
So, like, Cori got assaulted and nearly raped in an alleyway like 4 days ago.
Yeah, we've not mentioned that against.
She had one brief, almost panic attack in the ballroom.
Yeah.
And that is it.
Yeah.
That is the only reference we have made
Yeah.
to that event, which should have really shocked her to her core.
Yes.
Like, she should be pretty, like, look, I'm not going to tell people how to process their trauma, but she really...
You kind of need to process it in some fashion.
Yeah. Like, she's just like, well, that happened. Moving right along.
Yeah.
Like, she hasn't, like, it, I don't know, it just feels like it was, and like, it's annoying because, like, you know, obviously there's a lot of criticism in fantasy books that, like, you know, the brutalization of women is used to motivate male characters.
Yeah.
We haven't even done that.
We've done nothing with
like,
it.
It literally just happened and then meant nothing.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like that's even worse. It's so gratuitous.
Yes.
Like, you're just going to throw this horrible thing in for literally no reason.
Yeah.
So, yeah, cool.
Cool.
Great.
Anyway. Alright.
Okay, and now we are moving on to the part of the podcast called What We Read, where we talk about what we read.
Yes.
This week.
Yep.
What you been reading is?
So I have read another one. So you might remember if you've been here all this time. I think the very first book that I reviewed on this was actually the Thursday Murder Club. And so this is the sequel, the second book. There's like 4 of them now. I'm a little behind. It's shocking. So this one is called The Man Who Died Twice. And so, yeah, basically follows the Thursday Murder Club in another murder that happens sort of adjacent to them.
You should probably mention the author in case people were.
Oh, yeah, Richmond Osman.
Richard Osman?
Richmond?
Is it Richard?
Yes.
You said Richmond. Richmond Osman.
Oh, Richard. Richard Osmond. The Man Who Died Twice by Richard Osman.
Yeah, great, good.
Put that in there. Edit that.
Yeah, we won't.
No.
That's how it is.
So yeah, I loved it. The character is all just so delightful is the word that comes to mind. Like, even though it's like a murder mystery, it's like the coziest of murder mysteries you could have. Yeah. And like all the characters are just so rich. And he introduces more point of views through this one as well, which like as we've discussed in other things, I usually like if you have a point of view or two, just stick to that. Like, it bothers me when you suddenly randomly add more in. But this wasn't the case with this. Like, it really, it just all flowed on naturally. So it was all built in really well.
Yeah. And it's okay as long as, like, it's consistent.
Yes.
You know, like
yeah, one random point of view.
Exactly. Like
just...
a few weeks ago, you reviewed Outlander, which like the first few books are all from Claire's point of view.
Yeah.
And then you get a few chapters from Jamie's point of view.
Yeah.
And then you start to get more chapters from, you know, more and more characters as the story gets
develops.
bigger.
Yeah,
and
expands.
you need more points of view. And like, I think that's fine. It's just when like people are like, I'm just going to put one.
Yeah, because I want to tell this part of the story, but my character's not there. Yeah. So it was just, really, really great addition to the series, because, you know, a sequel, you always like, it's a bit like movies, like the first one's always good and you always kind of worry, like, can it keep going?
Yeah.
But no, it was just as delightful as the first.
Yes.
I love all of the characters.
Yeah.
And they're making it a movie as well.
Oh, cool.
Which I'm actually really excited about, because the cast is amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's Ben Kingsley.
Did you hate that?
He's Brosnan.
That is an actor.
I think Helen Mirren.
I love it.
I think I'm possibly getting all of these wrong. I remember I was really excited by them. But yeah, it's like all of that class of actors.
Yeah.
So I'm quietly excited. I think they're going to be awesome.
Yeah, cool.
But yeah, the books are great. So definitely read the books first. But I think the movie might possibly also be quite good.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah. What about you?
So I read Dry by Neil Shusterman.
Oh yes.
So I recently reviewed The Arc of the Scythe by Neil Shusterman. This is a standalone novel that he has written separate from that.
Yep.
So this book hit close to home.
Oh.
So it's set in Southern California, and it's a near future semi-apocalypse.
Little too near.
Yeah. So it's called Dry. And basically it tells the events of what is referred to as the tap out, which is basically the point at which all the reservoirs are dry and there is no water. And it is just California that is sort of this part of California that is being affected by the tap out. So it's quite it's not kind of like a world-ending sort of apocalypse, but for the people who live in this area, like,
we can't leave.
They turn on the taps and no water comes out. And it kind of tells the story. It's a young adult, so there's it tells the story of like a teenage girl. Her next door neighbors are doomsday preppers.
Oh, okay.
So she kind of thought they have like a son her age, and she always thought he was really weird, and like he kind of has a crush on her. He's a bit of a weird guy. He is a bit of a weird guy. And you know, like it kind of starts with, you know, he kind of convinces his parents to let her family have some water, and then the rest of the neighborhood finds out that they have water and like, you know, attacks their house and like,
because humanity,
great
bunch of people.
Absolutely. And then, you know, there's kind of like there's a lot of critique of, you know, society. But you know, like as somebody who, like, you know, I grew up in a rural part of Australia on tank water. And like I remember the Millennium Drought, which, you know, we were standing in buckets in the shower so that we could use the leftover shower water for other things, you know, and like you only flush the toilet when you really had to. And like, you know, it really, I was like, oh, this feels too real. Like it was stressful in a very close to home kind of way. And like the tension in this book is just off the charts. Like you know what's coming, you know how it's going to go down, you know what this kind of post-apocalypse looks like. But then, you know, wildfires start and there's no water to put them out, and like, whoa,
well, sounds very familiar.
Exactly. Stressful. Stressful. So like it's not a long book, but I felt like my tension was at like maximum the whole time. It is fantastically written. I kind of skimmed some of the Goodreads reviews, and like some people, you know, complain that like the main characters were annoying or stupid. I'm like, bitch, they're 16.
Teenagers. They're all stupid and annoying at that age.
Exactly. And it's a young adult book. It is intended for
people
like,
of that age.
teenagers.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, but yeah, highly recommend it. It's really, really good. It's not very long. And yeah, it's Oh boy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's,
Very interesting.
yeah, Dry by Neil Schusterman. I definitely recommend it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
Cool.
Very good.
That's us.
That's us. So you can talk to us,
Yes.
please.
If you have a single interesting thought about anything that has happened in the past couple of chapters.
Yeah. I understand why that might be hard because
Yeah.
nothing interesting has happened.
Yeah.
But if you do,
Please tell us about
please
it.
let us know.
Because maybe you have something interesting we haven't thought of.
Yeah, exactly. So
Maybe we missed something. Maybe there's something super interesting
I
going on here.
don't think so.
That we have skimmed over. Who
Yeah.
knows?
So you can reach out to us in any shape, except letter because we don't have an address that you can post us to because that would be creepy. Stranger danger, y'all.
We are not doxing
No.
ourselves.
So you can email us at whatwewrotepod@gmail.com. We also are on a variety of socials. So many socials because that's the thing to do. So we are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
And Tumblr.
And Tumblr. That's 5 socials, guys.
So
You can
socials.
follow us on all of those.
Somebody save us from the apps.
Yeah, exactly.
So many.
Just make one app, please. So, and on all of those, we have a nice consistent handle of @whatwewrote_podcast. We are shout out to the 3 people who are actually following our TikTok because we've got nothing on there, and we went in there today. We're like, oh, we've got followers. Like, where did they come from? What are they even following? So thank you. We're gonna actually put stuff on there now because we're like, hey, maybe people do actually want to see us there.
We keep telling people we have a
TikTok. We don't do anything with it. Like, we literally don't. And I'm like, oh wow, people actually follow us. So that's really kind. Thanks.
Yeah, shout out to our 3 TikTok followers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys are the best, and we're gonna do better for you.
We're gonna try.
Yeah, we'll try. And I think that's it.
Yes. I mean, look, the YouTube, as we've mentioned,
It's new.
Very new, but we will be posting full
episodes
mostly
there.
unedited
Probably
episodes.
not it's not going to tee up with the actual podcast for a little bit. So the podcast is probably earlier until we get caught up anyway.
Yeah, we're way behind.
Yeah.
We had this idea like 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
And
we don't move that fast.
We don't move that fast.
We have full-time jobs. Yeah.
Sometimes we have to actually work.
Shock. Horror.
As well as being on a volunteer committee and editing the actual podcast episodes.
And also writing books.
And also writing books.
Yeah.
You know,
it's a slow process. So, you know.
We'll get there.
But yeah, that's us. And we look forward to seeing you next time. And hopefully something will happen.
Yay!
All right. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.